program to tell you all about it. Now, coming in from our left, Cessna 172, G-DRAM. So you'd be very familiar with that Continental engine sound. You'll see that around. But unlike most 172s, this is sporting a wonderful pair of floats underneath. The floats are what I call a Floatplane 23550A. And I'll be totally honest with you, I don't actually know what that means. Not big into floats on airplanes, but apparently they're like top of the line amphibious floats. Aircraft is rated up to about 210 horsepower.
Go there.
As you can see, Hamish is doing a great shot of the 172 in front of us. 172, of course, if you've done any flight training, you've flown a 172 or a 180. Okay, because they're very popular. There's new versions coming out now, all singing, all dancing, It's a very sturdy, well-proven airframe. Of TV as well, because it's the only one up in Scotland. You know that David Beckham whiskey ad? Apparently he was in that. This is it, Beckham's been in it. It's also been on Horizon, it's done part SBO films, it's been on Channel 4, Channel 5, BBC. So yeah, it's a bit of media loving this aircraft. Depending on the weather and the maximum takeoff weight, you can take 2 students at a time. So if you want to go flying with your buddy, this is one of the few aircraft there that you can actually go flying in. If you want to know what that's going to be, have a look at Hamish's website. It's scotlandonfloats.com. That's a great name. scotlandonfloats.com. Or hop on Facebook, G-DRAM is there as well. Okay, so Hamish has been on to our flight display director, and he's informed that he's getting ready to do his first splash and go. So this is the first for me. I'm sure it's going to be the first for you. Have you ever seen an amphibious Cessna 172 land on the water in air? Now of course, because it's seawater, that's not good for aluminium. So once he does this, he has to get back to Prestwick, and the first thing he's going to get out is his jet wash. And he's going to jet wash all of that seawater off the floats pretty much immediately. Pretty corrosive stuff to that. So ideally he'd be landing on a lock. So here he comes, throttling back. The flaps I'm sure will be at full extension to slow it down. I remember my check rides, I think it was about 60 knots or something. You could get these things down to.
Jensen, you watching? Jensen,
okay, it's approaching the water. It's a very shallow descent, quite surprised, but watch the step. You see how he's keeping the aircraft powered up, not letting it settle. And then power, 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 back up off the step, back into the airborne. Flaps didn't look full on that, looked about 15 degrees to me. So he obviously knew he wasn't going to come to a complete stop. But that is a first for me, a splash and go.